Since the start of the pandemic, there has been a rise in pet adoptions.
Reporters Madeline Roberts and Katie Whitmarsh talked to CPHS students that adopted a pet over quarantine and a staff member of a local shelter to hear their input.
Thanks, Abby. While being in quarantine might have some negative sides, all of the free time we now have can be focused on something new. For example, a new pet.
With people stuck inside having nothing to do, many students at CPHS are fostering or adopting new pets. Quarantine has allowed them to bond and spend more time with their animals.
My older dog just passed, so we always like to have two dogs. And so we were like, why not get a puppy? Because we have the time and patience for it right now because we don't really have anything to do. So that's pretty much why we got her, yeah.
Local animal shelters like Austin Pets Alive and the Williamson County Animal Shelter are finding that the upside of quarantine is that there have been more adoptions than ever. This has benefited not only the animals who are now in safe, loving homes, but the community as a whole.
People being at home gives them time, and when they've got the time, then they like to put in the effort. And it really has given people something to do. You know, they're at home, they can't go anywhere, and having a foster pet at home gives them something to focus their time on.
With all the time people now have to take care of their pets, there are new activities that students are able to do, such as taking their pet to the dog park, going on walks throughout the day, or hours to fetch in the backyard. With the many downsides of quarantine, the rise in pet adoptions has definitely risen the spirits of the community.
I think getting a new pet over quarantine was really good, especially for my family, because it gave us something to do and it helped us be more connected as a family and go on walks together and stuff.
A big thing other than adoptions that has come out of quarantine is that there are many more people willing to foster animals. Normally people who can't have pets because they travel too much for work or they never have the time to properly take care of a pet suddenly have all of this free time and are now willing to be foster parents.
We are on the back end of what's called kitten season, where there are lots and lots and lots of kittens that come to the shelter in need of help. And so we're talking by the hundreds, right? And so we have to get people to follow those tiny little kittens because that they likely wouldn't survive the shelter environment. You know, it's where they could pick up illnesses and things. So being in a foster home is far safer for them.
If you or your family is interested in adopting or fostering a new pet, reach out to your local shelters. There are always pets looking for their forever home.
Thank you, Madeline and Katie.
I think it's great that many pets have been finding good homes lately.